fahasalamana taketriketrika reny ato fa ny fahavalony laseo aloha e manadala miazakazaka ny vidim-piainana mamelo mafy fa tsy azo hitaraina ny politikako manao ny ataony vidy vahoaka amin'ny fomba fanaony manahirana mampisahotaka misahotaka ny akama.
What African Impact is, it's what we call a voluntourism organization. And basically it's tourists who are wanting to come to Africa. Obviously you see the wonders of Africa, the animals and a lot of the beautiful places that Africa has, but want to give of their time back into the community and to have an impact while they're here in Africa.
You mentioned to them like what it's like to see all of you come here and give your time. I think that's a big thing. I think that's, you know, it's not just your money. You didn't just send money. You came all the way from America to come and spend time to help them. I mean, that's huge.
Timo and his wife, they've been here in Jambiani and then they try to look for local society that they can have a relationship to work with them, because they told us they have some people who will come to Zanzibar from them organization and they want to join with the community just to help.
It's such a new way of getting to, you know, work with the community and get to know like how people in Zanzibar actually live.
Every project will be different. Some, if the most urgent need is medical, then we'll structure a medical project around that. There were loads of spots that needed help just as much as here. And why we chose Jambiani is that there was quite a lot going already in terms of local guys working in the community, which we didn't find in a lot of places. And in order to get it off to a big start, we wanted to come alongside local people who have a heart to try and develop things and to help them basically in what they're doing already.
We have so many things that we need assistance from other people. So just we are happy that you came and just you joined with us to give us your help.
We're the first volunteers that are here and everything we're doing is very new, and still sort of working on how to approach this whole, you know, how we can help.
Zanzibar essentially twofold. The first one is education, just setting structures, getting things in place. How do we discipline them long term? How do we go about teaching them in that they actually will learn and it's not just a big game?
Mostly we're teaching English to kids who basically speak Swahili.
I want to see you Indica. B.
And we also took Swahili lessons from Mr. Okala, which was a great experience. Not everybody can go to school because they have to pay for school. The school we go to is volunteer teachers, and that's why we chose this school to work in.
I've found that I've really enjoyed teaching kids that don't really have very much, because I feel that they value it more and seem way more interested in it than most people do. They actually really want to learn. They care that they get it right.
How many ears?
1, 2.
How many noses?
1.
Yes! Well done!
The other area apart from education is conservation. And so that's also, at the moment, we're focusing on the beach and the village in terms of just keeping it clean, planting trees, that kind of thing, and hoping to develop that eventually into recycling, having composting projects, things like that.
We dug gardens, we had to go into forests and find fresh soil, haul it back, sometimes up to a quarter to half a mile with wheelbarrows. And we painted the outside of the school this week. We painted it with lime and water. That was a new experience for us, working with limestone.
And you know, I think like for the children and the teachers there, it's almost transformed whereas that nursery school, from what it was 2 weeks ago, was almost the worst nursery school, like the worst off with the least help in Jambiani, whereas now I think there's a sense of pride, there's a sense of value. I've been pretty amazed in what we've achieved just in these last 2 weeks with the first group.
I feel like I've had a great impact on the community in Jambiani, being that when I first started doing litter pickups, I was doing them all by myself. People were watching me. Since then, after a few weeks, I've had plenty of children walking along the beach with me, collecting garbage.
They join in with us and they enjoy it. They think it's some sort of game, picking up a bottle of water, some plastic, a little bit of rope. But it's all going to a good cause.
Just by being here, it's just a form of encouragement. Just for people to see, hey, there's guys coming to help us. For kids, adults, for teachers, it's a huge encouragement. And a big thing about African Impact is we're here long term, so we need a continual flow of volunteers to keep things going.
The great thing about African Impact is you get to meet volunteers from all over the world, learn their cultures, learn their languages.
Volunteering here has been a wonderful experience. I would recommend for anyone who wants to volunteer their time to try African Impact. The kids love us, we love them. It's going to be hard leaving them.
They seem to have so little, and just the tiniest things that I can do here help them in a larger scale.
If you can't come yourself, try find someone else who can come, or try sending little things like books, toys, or old clothes, or things like that. That goes a long way.
It's a great way to see the world. Africa is magnificently beautiful. We're on the most beautiful beach I've ever seen in my life. The kids are wonderful. The people here couldn't be warmer or friendlier. It's a safe environment. But you can definitely change someone's life in a very simple way.
I love this project because it seems that everything is really simple, yet so effective.
Once things are running in Jambiani, is that we can spread out into further villages and to basically use this as a model and then do the same in other places.
Toma pauru mandratra mifody, tsy atana fanafana fotsy.